Free Britney Griner. I just thought I would remind you she shouldn't be in jail for a grinder. I seen her play WNBA and she's a grinder. Ooh, man, somebody go find her. Where the hell's LeBron when you need him?
Let's talk about what we supposed to be talking about, man.
Let's do a segue like some mature people.
What you got?
Free Britney Griner right now.
I don't even agree with this.
Which part?
I don't agree with the Free Britney Griner right now, man. And I hate
Welcome
to be
to
this
the Raw
guy.
Hype, ladies and gentlemen.
I hate to be this guy.
The hype.
But, all right, so a lot of people feel like LeBron James is the GOAT, right? And when people think LeBron James is the GOAT, I have a little pushback. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually because of why do you think he's the GOAT? Because if you really just think about it, man, it is really, really hard to not say that Michael Jordan is the best basketball player of all time. My whole point is, for like the Britney Griner narrative is saying, people saying,
I was about to say, we talking about Britney, this nigga
if
talking
she
about
was
LeBron.
LeBron James, she would be home.
That's the part. Me and you talk, of course.
Yeah.
We do a show as well.
Right.
But we have conversations. And when that came out, I got
start
upset.
to get pushback the same way I do if you call somebody the GOAT. It's like when you give me a direct comparison, there's going to be a little pushback.
And my phrase to you was, see, why I don't like this is because they start to make you say mean things.
Exactly.
Like your response has to be mean.
Exactly.
And I don't like that,
Exactly.
man.
Because I look at it from so many ways. I look at it from what LeBron got to do with
What do
this.
you got to do with this? If you had said, man, if this was Candace Parker, they would have already got that back.
I'm fine with that.
Fine with that.
I'm
Even
fine
though I
with
don't love your comparisons,
Yes, but
that
I'm
is
fine
a
with it.
way closer
No doubt.
comparison you should
No
make.
doubt.
LeBron.
No doubt. Because it's because you're putting LeBron in such a small vacuum. Like LeBron has the argument for like dopest nigga alive.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not just a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron means more to America. I'm sorry. Which goes to my point. I have to say mean things like that. How does one body mean more than another body?
On TikTok, when somebody had like a beat player and it just has some text and the text say a phrase or something, and it's like they don't have nothing to do with. They pretty much just chilling a beat player that they say at the text, right? So a beat player dude just looking up in the sky and the text say, "If you was stuck over in Russia, Britney Griner would give a fuck if you was there." And I say, see.
You make people say mean things.
And I say to that as I say, she wouldn't give a fuck if I was over there. But that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's also why I don't care if she's there. And I don't care, not I'm saying in a way of I wish she was there.
Yeah, so
like I wish she was here. But when you start making comparisons, you start saying, well, what should be done? Like they want to trade her for an arms deal, right? Like when I went to go look to see who Russia wanted to swap for, right? I just typed his name into YouTube, and it had a 60 Minutes on there from 2011. So clearly, this don't have nothing to do with what's going on now, right? And they talked about him, and they was like, he's
violent,
the most dangerous man in the world. That's what people would call it. They was calling the most dangerous man in the world. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, but if we're being super duper technical, once we get past things such as, I don't feel like LeBron James would commit a crime in another country. So it's like, again, it's unfair to say if it's LeBron James. And then I say, but if it was all LeBron James, it would also be somebody that people do care. And I get the point of your reference is saying people care about LeBron James more than they care about Britney Griner. But it's like, well, yeah, of course they do.
But
people care about Britney Griner more than they care about me. I get that. It's all fine.
Hierarchy.
Yeah, exactly. But my whole point of saying that is when you start to make direct comparisons, right? And then when I take away the comparisons are you committed a crime in another country and their rules are their ruals. What jurisdiction do we have over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to
crazy killer nigga broke rules over here, and that's why you got him?
Right, but it's like, are we supposed to go to war over it?
And I guess the sentiment is they would go to war over LeBron.
I feel like they probably
would.
Fuck
yeah, they would. Fucking Trump will walk right in that motherfucker.
What you think about what people be saying if Trump was in office, he would have had her back?
I guarantee if Trump was in office, they'd have done had her back.
I believe
that nigga to walk in here like,
son of a bitch off the
get me that fucking Britney Griner right now, you son of a bitch. We're gonna keep this fucking killer you got over here on American soil.
I actually feel the same way.
He's a bad man.
I do feel the same way. Man, free Britney
Griner.
Man. Oh my God. Free Britney Griner. But on the cool, man, I look at it like, what we supposed to do, man?
That's all I'm saying.
It's people saying she gonna be able to for the rest of her life, man.
No, well, maximum they say the charges they get about 10 years.
No, it's 25.
Oh, it said up to 10 years.
I'm 100% sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's 25.
But
She's
man,
looking at 25,
ultimately
bro.
though, this is like a problem with the world, man. Like, where did
It's
she get
crazy
that?
that
Where did
humans
she
can't
that?
get along, bro.
But where did she get the vape from? Was it America?
Oh, I highly doubt it.
So how does she able to get where she was going with the vape if I'm not supposed to have a vape?
None of that's important, man.
It's important in the sense of like, back to your thing,
Whether
like
she
what the fuck
innocent
can
or
we even
guilty
do?
at this point, it ain't important.
Yeah, it is because they're going through a trial. They have to decide whether
She
she's
already
innocent
pled
or
guilty.
Yeah, but you
They
know,
said they can't let her go home unless she plead guilty. That shit a catch 22.
yeah, it is.
It's like, hey, you want to go home? You need to go and plead guilty so we can sentence you. You do your time and you go back
You got
home.
international criminal on your fucking record now
Yeah.
because you got a
All
vape
right.
and rush.
They're like, hey, there ain't no other way you going home. So, innocent or guilty?
You come back to America, it's like, all right, I want to sign my next contract, WNBA. Yeah, but this part where you're a war criminal from another country.
You can play, but we got to
can't
pay
get
you
the
less.
max.
We got to pay you less.
I don't know how you raw hype, but we raw hype responsibly.
Ooh.